Sony eyes acquisition of Kadokawa Corporation, a game-changing move in entertainment. You know what? I was wondering why this was trending on Reddit, because, I frequent certain sites because I'm the watcher. And the amount of videos I've always seen just pop up in my news feed of, East versus West, the male gaze. They took away the piece from Laura Croft. She's out here looking like a little tomboy. I'd rather look at anime. Anime became big and became mainstream. It wasn't something to be happy about. It was a threat. And they're doing the comparisons between Concord characters and like Stellar Blade characters where she got like the curves and all that. They comparing like Tubi to like out here comparing Tubi to Wannabe. And it's just wild. It's just wicked. It's just dastardly. Because, think about it. When it comes to the whole male gaze argument and fandom, it's like, don't y'all have girls on Twitch? Don't y'all have like only feet models that y'all can like go and just indulge in all that spinnery with? Like the whole video game culture of females, like in that new Project Venus where they calling you boss and it's just the POV action of just you staring at some sweaty chick or whatever. It's like, why look at something virtual when you can get something real? But I digress. So we finna go ahead and look at some of these comments because I was very curious about what the hell was going on and why this was a bad thing. So, no, don't ruin Kadokawa. The power of anime must not fall. Say goodbye to any and all fan services. Mass censorship push incoming. They did not learn from blowing billions of dollars on Bungie and ended up having to lay off half the studio. Ooh, I do remember that. That's crazy. They probably learned from buying Crunchyroll and expanded the subscriber numbers 4 times. Cause Bungie straight up lied to them. He says this while Sony just had record-breaking profits last quarter. Lessons are being learned, but not the ones you think of. You got a point. Because, I'm sure if y'all work in any of those type of jobs where they have corporate and all that kind of jazz and wonderful stuff, they'll do a whole bunch of stupid stuff. They lose $5 just to say they made $1. So, hey, in their eyes, that's a win. So, isn't that because Sony owns so many industries? Yup. Yes, they do. This has nothing to do with Sony Interactive Entertainment or video games. We know Sony got a whole bunch of stuff. They got games, they got movies. Like, come on. Sony eyeing to ruin ish for more people. Yeah, well, you see what they doing to Spider-Man. So, hey, Kawa holds an impressive portfolio of IPs. It is the parent company FromSoftware, Elden Ring, Sekiro, Dark Souls trilogy, and also owns many beloved franchises in the anime industry, like Konosuba, Ray Zero, Made in the Abyss. I can hear this man. I can see the Cheeto and Dorito discs flying and flinging off his keyboard. If Sony allows Kadokawa to operate independently while supporting them with its financial resources, it could be highly beneficial for both companies. If Sony tries to enforce changes to their IPs to align with American audiences, politics, or values, it can ruin them. Sony needs to recognize that the success of these IPs lies in their uniquely Japanese identity, which is fan service and anime, boy. Sony is a Japanese company, though. That didn't save Concord. You're damn right it didn't. A better example is whether or not Japan is using X to control and O to the... Damn, I don't know why I'm just not getting that. A better example is whether or not Japan is using X to confirm and O to deny/cancel. If I'm not mistaken, Japan had to adapt. Okay, I see what he did there. That was nice. Concord was a Japanese game? I highly doubt that. I thought they moved their headquarters to the States a while back and they have been operating as an American one. No. In 2016, PlayStation headquarters was moved to the US, but Sony remains headquartered in Tokyo. Kadokawa is a lot more than just his gaming branch, and this may well be more of a move on the anime side to acquire an even larger monopoly in anime streaming, as it may allow them to have more exclusivity regarding certain titles. Sony about to go Oppenheimer in this piece, man. Goodness gracious. Kadokawa, please don't let them buy you. Please stop letting Sony ruin everything I like. Says like the pirate that he is. I don't pay for anything. Let's see some more of this. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't see how this is good for consumers. They don't care about consumers. I told y'all like years ago, a while ago, you will own nothing and be happy. You gonna be living in pods. You gonna have like a whole virtual reality headset where when you want to off yourself, you just go into your little happy little pod, you press a little button, and you can just X yourself out of existence. Like this is what we coming to. This is what we're coming to. The Crunchyroll slash Funimation slash Anime Lab merger was effing horrible for consumers. See, I don't even know about all this stuff because I'm a pirate too. Arr, arr, none of us pay for anything. Arr. Who's gonna sustain the industry? Sony is gonna sustain the industry. It was a feed me more comments, please. Why would them buying it ruin it? Because everything Sony touches turns to ish recently. Okay. They've been known to censor anime related things. They're more strict on anime games censorship than Nintendo. The guys know. PSN account requirement, time PS5 exclusivity, crappy ass PC ports, whatever the hell that is, or yeah, I think he was trying to say ports. They don't sell their games in certain regions, overpriced games and terrible sales, shutting down their most talented studios like Studio DEI and Wokeness. Hundreds of layoffs, heavy censorship, no players for stupid reasons, too many pointless remasters, prehistorical account system, terrible online support, and Sony is known for getting hacked a lot. Oh, I'm just not remembering that. Yeah, so damn, that's crazy because I sure talked about PSN being like down for a couple hours. What was that? Damn, what was that? September? August? Damn, I don't even remember, but I remember that bitch was down for like a whole damn near day for a couple folks. That was crazy. What could it mean to Kadokawa stockholders? I know the stock jumped 23% today, but what's ahead? Interesting. Hey, it's a classic move in the stock market where you hear some good news, everybody else holding this bitch, it go up. The next day, couple days later, that bitch gonna go ahead and be bear, it's just gonna tank, it's gonna go down. So, all right, let's see what else is up. What? To be fair, it could have been Tencent, with 16.25% of their shares. They had a larger stake than Sony did, and Kadokawa at 14%. It could have launched a takeover bid too. Not sure if Tencent or Sony is better or worse. Yeah, that's what happens, man. Y'all went out here throwing all the big bucks, all the big money to these Asian companies, and y'all's out here like, oh yes, y'all are the last saving grace of mankind and Western entertainment. Now they looking at y'all, they counting all them big bucks, all them greenbacks. They like, screw you. Finna go Tony Raja for Uncharted, man. Take everything and leave nothing. These days, it seems difficult to believe that company buying game offering companies aren't doing so to either immediately or eventually funnel all or most of the games market to their platform, whether that's exclusivity deals or other restrictions / incentives. Think about it like this. Like if Sony buys Kadokawa, they gonna own all the anime rights and properties and stuff like that, right? So if they wanna do some kind of lame, I don't know, video game crossover like how PUBG been doing with Evangelion, Dragon Ball, and, insert random anime name here they've been doing crossover with. Sony will have the rights to do so. They can do a whole multiverses if they want to, like how Warner Bros. Did with their properties. They can do a whole Sony Smash Brothers thing. Not like how they did last time, All-Stars or All-Stars Brawl, but they can do like a whole different thing, but with the anime equivalent. And it could be lame or it could be fun. I don't know. But this is the news. Sony is going to buy Kadokawa. That's what they're trying to do at least. Will it go through? Who knows? But, I mean, if it goes through, think about it like this. You've been warned. You've been told about this a while ago, so you can't sit up here and say you don't know. And I'm sure the people that y'all watching and letting them do all this bubblegum content for y'all, I'm sure they may still be able to eat, maybe. Because, I mean, think about it. We're in the age of AI. We can type up anything we want. We can still put baby boomer. Let me stop when we go back. You can still put grown boomer before the Daima baby ball switch or whatever. Y'all can still put her in swimsuits. Y'all can still make Trunks be the ultimate cracker drink and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So, man, hey, being said, I'm rolling up out of here.
What the hell?